Hi guys, and welcome to this stream this afternoon. It's 4:45 in the UK. Hello Edgar, how are you? I do like that music, I must admit. Got it off the YouTube Studio audio library. That's where I got it from. So today, well this afternoon, we are doing a bit of a different stream today. This evening is the Formula 1 second round at Bahrain, but I was asked by Brian Pierce, one of my subscribers, to show how to set up a championship and simulate it without taking part. Now I have been asked this before, but sort of never really done anything about it. And then Brian asked, and I thought, do you know what? We sort of agreed together that I'd do a video, a live stream, rather than do a recording video and just throw it up. I thought I'd do it live. Because then you see mistakes and things rather than me having to edit anything. So he wanted to know how to set up a championship, basically to simulate so he can watch it, so he doesn't have to drive. Now he doesn't want any mods, he doesn't want anything like that, anything added onto it. He just literally wants the original NASCAR 2003 game with the Cup cars. So first off, what you got to do is go to your opponent manager and then look at your cars and then see what you got. So this is what you get. This is if you have the when you first ever open the game, this is what you get, the NASCAR Cup. I think there's about 69 cars in there in total, but I've brought it down to 42. Okay, so this is what we're going to use. This is the 42 cars. There's your car, number 86. Now there is I have put something in here to catch you all out. I'll see if you notice it in a minute. So we go to the championship, and I've set up the test championship. You can here ignore these three here. They're mine. I don't know how that's doubled up, but this is what you get. You get the 2003 NASCAR Cup, and you get the all tracks. And I've put Daytona Beach in there. Don't ask me why I've done that, but I have. So we're going to go to the 2003 NASCAR Cup. Now this all here is quite self-explanatory really, except for here. Now don't forget to choose your roster. It comes with the NASCAR Cup, so choose it, okay? Otherwise you won't see your cars in the championship. And then obviously go up to the 42 cars that you picked, right? Okay. I usually put it on 110%, so it makes the AI more competitive. I have messed about with that and put it right down to as low as I could go, and it wasn't as competitive, so that does actually make a big difference. Even if you're not taking part, it does make them more competitive. So that's entirely up to you, how competitive you want them to be. I suppose you could put it at 100% rather than over 110. There you go, sort of it evens it out. You're at the max then, 110%. In real terms doesn't really exist, does it? So full pace lap, yellow flags, again that's all up to you, depends what you want to do. And then you go to continue and it will save that. It will save all that schedule, and then you'll get to here, this screen, the practice screen, qualifying, race, etc, etc. Now if you want to take part in this, you press drive. But what we're doing, the reason we're doing this is because you don't want to take part in it. So my suggestion is avoid this down here. Do not touch it, because you will end up being in here and driving in the race. You don't want that. You want to watch the race. So let's accelerate the practice. We don't want to practice. I forgot to change the time on the practice. It's a long practice session, 30 minutes. Luckily we can accelerate that, so you don't get that. You don't have to wait 30 minutes long, because that would be a long time. So just getting down to the bare minimum now. There you go, stand by. And then obviously continue. Again, press accelerate.
Drivers, to your cars.
And now the man has said that, and it'll pause. The whole game will pause. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Go to qualifying. Go down. And then you'll see there's only 40 cars taking part. With you, there would have been 41, okay? But you're not taking part, okay? So in this race here, there is 40 cars taking part. And now you're thinking, hang on, but I'm sure you put 42 cars in the opponent manager, the opponent, you know, where all the cars are. I'm sure you put in there 42 cars. Well, I did, and I'm going to show you. So we'll go back, if it lets me. There you go. We'll go back, abandon race, and then that's all saved now, so you don't have to worry about that. This is what many people realise they haven't done. Look here, I've got 42 cars in here, but only 40 taking part in the race. That's because I have the same number as Chick Hicks. We're both 86, which means he won't take part. So if I was 43, John Andretti wouldn't take part. If I was 30, Jeff Green wouldn't take part, etc, etc. If I was 97, Kurt Busch, he wouldn't take part. That's all because I have the same number as them. At the moment, Chick Hicks isn't taking part. I have the same number as him. Now, there is a way around that. If you want Chick Hicks or someone with the same number as you desperately in your championship, this is the way around it. Go up here, put 0, oh, not 2, don't want to do that. Put 0 in, save, and then go to done. Go back to your championship, press continue, and then it will restart again. I forgot to change, I couldn't change the practice, could I? So we'll accelerate the practice again, which will be a while. We can watch it there, 42 seconds. Stuart Schrader's 42 as well, 770, not too bad. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 917 in 8th place with his 8 car, doing pretty well. As Jeff Gordon down in 22nd, Newman down in 24th. Oh no, that's changed now. So there you go. Right, so now we'll go to qualifying,
Drivers,
and
to
then
your cars.
this will pause again, and then we'll go back to qualifying, and then look at this. There you go, you have 41 cars, and if you were to drive, there would be 42, just like there is in the opponent manager. All because all you did was put a 0 in front of your name. That's the only thing you have to do, okay? And then obviously, you want to go to your, you press continue, and you want to start the race. So,
Drivers, to your car.
that is literally how you start it. You press accelerate, and then the cars start. We're on a full pace lap. So let's get to Jeff Gordon, who's on pole. And there you go. See, the cars are now racing quite happily, and you can watch the race. You can watch it from any position you want. If you want to go forward with the cameras, it's the C button. Okay, that changes all the cameras all the way around. Spacebar gets rid of that. Gets rid of that there. And the V button changes the drivers, so you can go right to the back. There's Chick Hicks struggling against the pros. See, V just moves you all the way along to different drivers, and then again you can change the view to what you want it to be with either the mouse or the C. Okay, and then you can watch the race, or if you just want to not watch the race because you need the toilet, or you've got to go and rush out and meet somebody, then just press accelerate. Just literally leave it and press accelerate. See, look, there's a yellow now. You can watch it like that. Now that's a lot of laps to accelerate, I know. We're not going to accelerate that because we will be here all night. So let's have a look at the decelerate. They are, Sadler looks like he is out. We are still on a yellow. Let's get to the green, and there you go, we're back racing again. Nice. So that's how you simulate your own championship. Let's see if we can simulate it to 100 without it crashing. Because this game, look at how many people have retired. Look, 12, up to 11 cars are still in this race. Wow, we've missed some accidents. See, if you had watched this, you'd have been absolutely awesome, wouldn't it? 10 cars left in the race now. 88 laps, 89 laps, 100, and we are complete. And Dale Earnhardt won. He's going down victory lane. Happy days. And then what you do is press done. You obviously get this screen. You know what this screen is. And then as soon as you click, it removes the screen. And then you're on to your next race. Standings are up here. Everything you want to know, like laps led, did not finishes, top 10s, etc, etc. And obviously if you go back, you can look at the results of that race and export them if you need to. Same as the standings, you can export them as well. So that is how you simulate a cup or championship in NR2003. So you want to the schedule. Now this is the interesting thing. Setting up a schedule you can't do in the game. Okay. Now what happens is how am I going to do this? Right, going to championship. This is the championship. We'll delete it now because we don't need it, and then we'll start a new one and we'll just call it I don't know, Y. No, we don't want the yellow flag on. There you go. We'll call it Y. We'll call it, and we'll go to that. Now this is where you pick your schedules. Now you can either have, when you've got the base game, 2003 NASCAR Cup or all tracks. All tracks is, I think, is it 26 rounds, and I think this is 30 odd rounds. I can't remember. But anyway, that's how it does it. If you want to have like your own, like here, I've got my own in here. If you want your own schedules, you have to get a mod called Season Editor, which I can email over to you. I can even put the link in the description below, if I can find the link. Obviously, it's been a while since I downloaded it. Yeah, and you get Season Editor. You then, what happens then, you set up the season in Season Editor. Say you want to call it YY, and you want 10 tracks. You then pick 10 tracks from your list, from your schedule. So this will be your track list. Go to single race. This is your track list, all down here. So it asks you in Season Editor to pick how many tracks you want, how many rounds. Say you want 10, you pick 10 tracks from here, from the Season Editor. You press save, you come back into championship mode, you then set up, you go into YY, because it won't be saved, it'll be like this still. And then it will come up with YY here. You click on YY, and then your schedule will be all set up, ready to go, except for this bit here. But all your tracks, all 10 tracks you picked will be in here, from 1 to 10, how you arranged it in the editor. So that is basically how you get your own schedules. Now I probably will do a video on that as well, how to set up your own schedules. That will probably be next, so that would be something something fun to do. But this is just a literally brief stream just to show Brian and anyone else who wants to watch how to set up your own simulated championships where you don't have to take part. And when you don't take part, your name doesn't end up in the standings, it doesn't end up in the results, so which is nice, because then it does feel like you're actually doing a proper championship without driving. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. It was very brief. I shall see you this evening for 9 o'clock for the Formula 1 Round 2 at Bahrain. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you all later on. Have a good afternoon, guys. Take care.